Hey everybody, we are here and today we are filming Becky. Becky is one of my favorite leg workouts. We've used Becky in our studio for a good 10 years, but let me tell you, Becky doesn't fail. So what I need you to do is make sure you're fueled, make sure you have water and you are hydrated, and make sure that you have all your equipment ready to go because we're gonna warm up. Okay, we are ready to warm up, and for this warm up, we're gonna use our booty band. So I hope you have yours ready. We're gonna go ahead and put it right above your knees. You guys, I got this really nice one from Amazon. It's got this little camouflage. You can get any color you want. Okay, so what we're gonna do first of all is just start with lateral steps. So we want to warm up the lower body and activate the glutes. And my hope here is that we wake them up before we start this workout. Yes. I'm just gonna keep stepping because one of the things that could happen is if your band is a little bit loose or, you know, stretched out a little bit, you're not gonna feel this just yet. So I need you to just keep going until you start feeling your glutes activate. I'm about there, I'm starting to sweat. And then I'm just gonna take a step for a second. Ooh, mama. Yeah. Okay, so let's do it again. All right, so a lot of times what happens is we're seated. I work at my desk many hours a day, probably more than most people think I do. Most people don't care, but whatever. But I am at my desk constantly or on my phone. So I'm seated and glutes feel like they go to sleep. So we need to try to activate them before we start working them out. So I'm just gonna keep stepping. When you hit the wall and you're burning, which I am right now, you can go ahead and just take a second. Ooh, mama. I'm gonna round my back up. Why not? Because I'm here, right? Woody back seat, round it up. Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my God. Holy monkeys. Okay, I'm starting to really feel this. All right, one more time. Third time's the charm. Here we go. And step. Now you could really sit back into this. Keep your hips to the back wall. Booty back seat, chest on the dashboard. And this band is actually brand new. What? So it is screaming at me. My hips are on fire right now. Booty's on fire. I'm gonna do two more. Yes. I'm gonna take it down and round the back up. Woo, goodness. Okay, I'm gonna take that band off for that warm up. What? Okay, so if you're ready, we're gonna go ahead and head on down to the mat. This next part is gonna be the glute bridge. So we're gonna start with just getting into the right position for our glute bridges. And I'm gonna be down. The heels are close by the booty. So what I wanna do is press into the heel, lift the toes up, lift the hips up, and start working. Now, you could say, why aren't you using your booty band here? Right this minute, I'm on fire. You could. So that is very good to know. And thank you for watching my video. So you can work on your booty bridges with your band or without your band for the warm up. So what I want to do now is I'm just kind of getting into this groove. I'm going to bring it down, bring the knees into the chest, deep breath out, big sigh. So nice. What I want to do with you right now, because we're warming up together, is go ahead and take your knees to the right, arms to the left, shoulders stay on the floor. We should feel kind of that rotation here in the back. Switch. I like it. Good. Because we're working on lower body today, we definitely want to take some time and stretch them out a little bit. Okay, so we're coming back up. We're going to come back up, fix your shorts if you need to, and then we're going to take it back up into the booty bridges. And I'm just trying to wake my glutes up because I've actually been sitting for 4 or 5 hours already today. So, oh my God. my booty's asleep. Starting to feel that. All right, nice deep breath. Do 2 more. Hi, Mango. Okay, yeah, you gotta go. Okay, come on, girl. And Mango's here. Go on now. Okay. All right, so thanks, Mango. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that to a single leg glute bridge. So you're gonna cross 1 foot over. The heel is more in the center, and then you're gonna press through that heel. Middle finger front wall. I want you to give me 10. So we're gonna do 5 sets. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and switch. Again, 1, 2, 3, shoulders back. 6, 7, 8, 9, switch. Yes. 1, 2, core tight. This is abs too. If you weren't concerned about that, I think we're all concerned about that. 8, 9, and squeeze. Other side. This is round 2. Last side. 1, 2, squeeze. 3. I'm squeezing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here comes round 3. Mama, squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Second side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, core tight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Switch. Round 4. 1. Shoulders back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Switch. And 1. Squeeze. 2. Don't give up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Switch. Round 5. Last set. 1. Up. Squeeze. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And switch. Whew. And 1, 2. Squeeze. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and down. Good job. Bring your knees into your chest. Deep breath out. Big sigh. My goodness. All right, take the knees to the right, arms to the left. Again. There was a crack. You probably heard that. Snap, crackle, pop. Shoulder blades stay down on the ground. Switch that. Core stays tight. Love it. All right. While we're here, we're gonna stretch, pull the knees into the chest, and then what I want you to do is just take the soles of the feet together into your frog. So I'm gonna bring the soles of the feet together. If you can't get them together, that's okay. It's okay. If you can, pull toward you and then open the knees outward. So I'm pushing on the knees with my elbow. Yes. So I really want to open those hips up. Froggies are excellent. Good, 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 good. 1 foot goes on the ground, extend the leg out to the ceiling, point the toes, circle the ankle. Yes. Circle back the other way. Yeah, aren't you glad you decided to do my video today? What? Switch. And bring that leg up. We're gonna point and flex. That feels good, my calf needed that. Circle the ankle. And take it back. Good job. We're gonna go into the chest once more. Froggy. Yes. Pull those in, open those knees out. Nice. If you can, give me straddle V. If you're not comfortable, that's okay too. But straddle V, we're gonna open and press. Love it. And bring it back in. Okay, inhale, prep. Exhale, roll up. And we are ready to move on. Okay, so we are back and we are ready to start our squat sequence. So let me take just a few seconds and tell you, if you're in the gym, you may need more reps because maybe you have a barbell, maybe you have access to a hack, or maybe you have some other equipment that you can use that's heavier than what we have at home. So for this workout, I'm gonna be using my dumbbells, and I have 3 to 4 sizes of dumbbells. And my goal in this is to get the most out of the 4 rounds that I'm gonna do. So what I'm gonna teach you all the way through this is how I train when I'm using dumbbells. I really wanna feel my booty. So if you have access to extra dumbbells, that's great. If you have one set, maybe you have a 10 or a 12, then you're gonna do all your sets with that. And then you may need to add extra sets, but we will cover that in a minute. So what I want you to do now is we're gonna start with our baseline is 4 rounds of 12 reps, okay? So my first set is gonna be with my 10s. So I'm gonna grab my 10s, and since I'm doing just dumbbell squats, I'm gonna start with the heels, shoulder blades back in the back pants pocket, and then I'm gonna sit back into my heel, lift the chest up, and then I'm gonna use my glutes to pull me up. We're doing 12. All right, here's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, squeeze, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so let me just be really honest with you here. Those didn't really make a difference to me. With those 10s, I've been working. I have something on my lip gloss. I've been working with those 10s for quite a while here in my home space. So what I'm going to use is my booty band, and I'm going to do another set of 12. Only now I'm going to take it up to my next weight is 15. So I have this little rest here in between. I'm using about 40 seconds in between my squats. So if I were training and I were reading my plan and it said 12 reps and it was 10 pounds that I was using, and I would do that, but I didn't feel it, instead of just doing it and not feeling it, what I would try to do is elevate my experience by doing a couple things. Adding the band is one thing we can do that's going to make it really harder. And then the other thing we can do is go up in weight. The other thing we can do if we can't go up in weight is to add more reps. So maybe you say, Tracy, 12 reps was not hard for me. Do 15, do 20. All right, now I'm going in for round 2. So I'm pulling the heels apart, the knees apart, shoulder blades back, pants pocket, chest is lifted. I'm using my 15s. I'm gonna take it down and squeeze. So now this is probably, oh my gosh. Yes, this is what I was looking for. That first round wasn't even anything. You guys, this is crazy. What? There's 6, halfway. Core stays tight, booty back seat. I'm using my booty to pull me up, squeeze. We should be really warmed up. That way, the glutes are doing the work. Big squeeze. Pretend like it's 200 pounds you're lifting. Even if you're at home, pretend it is. I have 2 more. 1, yes. Ooh, last one. What? Oh my gosh, okay, so that was really crazy. I'm gonna take that off for 1 second while we take our rest. You guys, the rests are important too. I'm gonna grab my water. What? I have water, I have cucumber water, it's lovely. Oh my God. Okay, so let's recap. First round, my 10 pounds did not do anything for me. That was a good warm-up round. So, if it were me and I were training and that first round was kind of meh, I would call that part of my warm-up and I would make this round that I just did my first round. That's how I do it. Because what typically happens is our app for our clients, they get their at the end of their workout, the app tells them, how do you rate this workout? And sometimes they'll rate it as easy. So my job here in this instructional video is to help you to find ways to make it harder. So this is gonna be my round 2. If it's your round 3, that's fine. But I'm going in, so you're giving me 12 again. Now the next time you do this workout, If you don't need to go with me for this explanation, that's okay. And I'm squeezing, and I promise you that I'm pulling the knees apart. I'm pulling, I can't even count right now. Oh my God. One. Big squeeze with that booty. Push, 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 squeeze. Pretend like it's 200 pounds. Don't let it act like it's light. It's not. Make it heavy. Pretend it's heavy. Really heavy. Yeah. Activate those muscles. Good. Big squeeze. I know I have like 3. What? 2. Yeah. And here's my last one. Okay. Yeah. All right. So that was my round 2, because that first set, I'm really just going to call part of a warm-up. But we learned something. I'm taking this off for a second. Oh my goodness. So I have 2 more rounds and some water. Okay. Here's my next progression. I have 20s. Oh my gosh. So 20s are going to be pretty challenging. So my third set is going to be, mama, 20 pounds, no band. The band made it harder, so I'm going to go up in progression without the band first. All right, just like we did with that 10 pounds. Okay. All right, so I need 12. All right, this is going to be a little bit slower for me just because the weight is heavier. Core stays tight, booty back seats. So when you get to 12, you're going to grab some water. Stay focused. Big squeeze. So the better part of getting through your workout is activating and making it as hard as you can. And I talk about that a lot, and maintaining your form commitment, and really striving to put the hurt on the muscle so that we can overload it, make it grow, and do what it needs to. I have 3 left. Good. 1, big squeeze. 2, yes. And 3, yeah. Okay, I like that one. All right, listen. That's it. Oh my God, I can't even stand up. So, small space training is hard. You can do a lot in small space training. You don't have to be at your gym. If you are, that's cool. I wish I was, but I'm not. And I'm okay with that. My goal is to, no matter when I train at home, whenever that is, to work at my highest level of effort. And that's what I'm giving you today. So I'm teaching you how to take it up a notch. Progression. I don't have a set of 25s. I'm going to add resistance. So this band, let me get this thing on here. She is high. Okay, so when you're thinking about the band, pulling out, activated. I'm using 20. Now, let's say that you have really fired those muscles and you can't even get through 6. That's okay. You're gonna break your last set of 12 into whatever you need to get those last reps in. Squeeze. I feel this. Here's 5. Here's 6. I am pulling my knees apart. Here comes 8. Squeeze. Gotta squeeze each one. 9. And here's that last. We have 2 left. Yep. Got it. And done. All right, that set is over. Get that band off. I'm gonna take a second, round the back up, push your hips to the back wall. I'm gonna look up. Oh, mama. Oh, I like to stretch. All right, that's it for the squats. We are ready to move on. Okay, we're back and we're getting ready to do our glute bridges. So if you're in the gym, you're gonna use your barbell and the number count is 15, 10, 8, 6, then 20. So if you were in the gym, you could add weight to your barbell as you got 15, add weight, 10, add weight, 8, 6, and then take away weight and add 20. So you're gonna drop set that. If you're here at home or you're in your home gym or you're just using dumbbells, work with me. Let me help you through this, okay? What I need for you to do is figure out what you've got at home and on your barbell or on your dumbbell glute bridge. I have a 15 and a 20. So my goal here is to make this hard. I'm going to start with the 15 no band. So remember in our other video, we worked on making the glute bridge really, really hard. And that was by adding the booty band to it. Now you're like, why would I not add the booty band right now? Because I'm trying to do a ladder. So you could, but for the first round, I'm just showing you how I do it. I've got this is a 15. I'm gonna put that on there gingerly. All right, so in my glute bridge position, I'm gonna get that glute bridge right here. We have 15 reps. So I'm gonna take it up and big squeeze now. And up 2. We did a lot of squeezing in our last round. So I'm really, really trying, fix your shorts if you need to, and then really, really trying to activate the glutes. So in my mind, what I'm doing is I'm actively envisioning that I have lots and lots of weight on this. And we talked about, if you're somebody who says, Tracy, your workouts are too easy, I don't have a lot of equipment at home, then you can add more reps, you can add more sets, and that's easy to do. You need to, figure out how to train to get your highest level of effort. So I'm gonna have like 5, big squeeze, 4, I'm really squeezing, 3, namaste, no, here's 2, and I'm gonna hold this last one, hold it, because that's how I train and that's what I like for you to do. But I can't tell you that when I write the program. Just hold it, and down you go. Whew. All right, so that round is over. I'm gonna stretch in between. I like to get a good glute stretch in there. Deep breath out. So the next round is a progression. I'm gonna drop that down to 10 reps. But I am going to use my band, and I'm still going to use 15, but I'm going to actually activate the glutes with the heels down and the knees apart. So I'm going to do 10, big squeeze, hold, and I am actually slowing this down and holding at the top. That's how I do it. Even when I'm at home, I'm like, if this doesn't feel like a lot, I'm going to do everything I can to make it really, really hard. Big squeeze. So that was 3. 4, I'm pulling my knees apart. Squeeze 5. So I have 5 left. 5. I want you to really focus. So when 4, 3, core tight, 2. I'm holding. I'm gonna hold this one and hold it. I might pulse right here too. Pulsing, why not, right? Change the tempo, makes it harder, right? You knew that already. Good, take it down, okay. All right, listen. That 15, oh my God. All right, I'm taking this off because I'm progressing. And you can leave it on, I don't care. It's up to you, I'm just showing you how I do it. My next step on the ladder is gonna be 8, but I'm gonna use the 20. I'm gonna take a second, pull my knees in, deep breath out, big sigh. Let the glutes stretch. You've got your barbell. You already know. You're going to town, you're adding more weight. You can pause the video. It's fine, it's all good. Okay. The next set is gonna be 8, but I'm gonna go up to this 20 without the band. All right. Good gravy. Heels close to the glutes, toes are up. I'm gonna go for 8. I'm gonna squeeze at the top and hold. Now, when you're thinking about how to make things harder, changing the tempo is one way. So we don't wanna be in a position where we're just getting through the workout. We wanna be like, how can I put the most effort into it when I worked at the ladies fitness center when I was a very young girl, you would, keep going. We would see, people who weren't, ladies who weren't really skilled because they just started working out, kind of floating through their workout, if I could give a description of it. And they weren't activating the muscle. I have one more, and big squeeze at the top. Big squeeze, and then pulse out. And down you go. And so basically, I'm gonna rest for a second. Basically, while they were training, what we would see is them on a machine going, I wish I were somewhere else. And that's a really strong visual for me as a coach to remind you that that movement should be squeeze and squeeze. So there should be energy in both activation as they're moving forward and back. So in the glute bridge, it's not going to be up and then or oh my God, she makes me do so many of these. It's going to be an actual intention of that really, really hardcore squeeze. And that's where the game changed. Trust me, I train athletes, and we see the athletes that come in super hard on stage are the ones that are really activating the muscles. And that's fine for the others. They it is what it is. But we know that we want to activate all the muscle fibers and really squeezing. So the intensity has to be high. I'm moving up into my fourth round. So I'm going 20 pounds. This is going to be 6. And if you're setting up your barbell or your other, you should be ready to go now. This is going to be 6, but we're going down in it. All right. So I'm pressing my heels through the mat. Bring it up, and the knees are apart. So I'm going to hold it 1, 2, 3, slowly down, up, squeeze, 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 2, 3. Yeah, so right now, this is really hard. And up, squeeze. And, oh my God, there's a lot happening here. Yeah, and so I'm just holding, and squeezing my booty. You have the winning lottery ticket between your cheeks. Core stays tight. I'm gonna take that last one, and I'm gonna pulse it and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. I'm just burning this one out. Why not? When you are done, you'll know. Okay, yeah, okay. Oh my God. All right, so the next that we're gonna do is 20 reps. So I'm actually gonna leave my band on, and I am gonna pulverize this next 20 reps. Oh my God. I'm leaving the band on, but I think I'm gonna go back to 15 because I wanna drop set that a little bit. All right. So what I wanna do is get in there and burn out. And if you tell me that 15 didn't burn you out, then that's okay. You're gonna go back in and just, get in there, get to it. I know that 15 is gonna be exactly perfect for this. And this is how, when you're in the gym, you're training, and people say, well, I don't know what to do because the hack machine or the glute bridges or the barbells were all taken. People were powerlifting, so there was no barbells available for my glute bridges. I have like 4 more. Oh my God. I'm squeezing. I'm almost cheating. It's too much. And down. And hold it. The burning. Okay, yes. Great job. All right. So go ahead and take your band off if you did. That's the end of the glute bridges. Now, I was saying the thing to be worried. No, the thing to think about is when you're in the gym, and let's say, there's power lifters in there, or it's busy, it's 5 o'clock, and you don't have, this is so burning. You don't have access to all the equipment that you need to. Understanding how to do this type of training is valuable because you may be left with dumbbells. You may be left with different size preloaded bars or things. And that's what a fit person is able to do. They're able to accomplish a lot that way by using the equipment that they have access to but really putting the focus in on how you train, which is, you know, it would be amazing if we always had access to every single thing that we wanted. So I'm gonna do one more thing on my stretch. While we're here, is just take a knees to the right and arms to the left. And you're gonna leave your shoulders down on the floor. And I know that you're ready to move on. So if you are finished stretching, I'm gonna switch that. You can go on to the next part. If you're staying with me, I'm just gonna do one more second, deep breath. And then roll up. All right, we are ready to move on. All right, we are back. It is time for competition lunges. Competition lunges was created by me in my competition training, and I love it because it gives you that booty pop that you want. It gives you that burn. It gives you that cardio. You're gonna be pouring sweat, so let's get ready. We're gonna do 6 by 10 on each side, and there is no rest in between sets. If you need a rest, that's okay. But if you don't, push yourself. Okay, so competition lunges, if you were in the gym or at home and you had the barbell, the 45 would go on your back. I've never done it with more than 45, but if you came, that's okay too. All right, so I'm gonna use, my first round is gonna be my 10s because I'm doing 6 sets. And this is a stationary split lunge. So the weight bearing leg is the front leg, and then we're gonna take that back leg nice and long, and chest is lifted, shoulders back, and we're gonna press and pulse. And I'm pushing through the heel in the front leg. And we're doing 10. So we go 10, 9, 8, chest lifted, 7, core tight, 6, 5, 4, 3, push, 2, and 1, switch. Yeah. 1, 2, balance. 6, chest lifted, 7, 8, I feel my quads, and 10, and switch. Okay, so we're going back in again. You guys, I gotta tie my shoe. Okay, so one thing I wanna tell you is if you're losing your balance, pick a spot. You don't need to look at me. Pick a spot, focus, and get in there. 1, 2, 3. Press to that front paw. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, switch. 1. This is my bad leg. It's not a bad leg, it's kind of an injured leg, so it gives me a little trouble. So that's why I'm a little slower. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Holy cow. Going in again, round 3. You guys, I'm trying not to rest. Oh my God. 1, 2, chest lifted. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Quads are on fire, booty's on fire. Switch. Pulse it. Down, up. 2, back leg works. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Holy cow. You guys, round 4. Charlie horse. Okay, here we go, round 4. Here we go. 1, 2, chest lifted. 4, 5, 6, 7, yes, 8, 9, 10. We got this. 1, 2, 3, push to the heel. 4, see how slow I am? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, you guys, I did 4 rounds. Gonna take a second. Quads are on fire. All right. Come on, quads, don't fail me. Booty. Here comes round 5. If you need a drink, pause the video, it's cool. My whole goal was not to take a break, but that did not happen. 5, 6, 7, 8, Okay. 2, 3, 4. And that was better that I took a break. 8, 9, and 10. All right. Last round. I may go to body weight. We'll see. We will see. Let's see what we got. 10 it is. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze. 4. Don't give up. 5. Here's 7. Push. 8, 9, and switch. This is it. We're gonna move on after this set. Make it your best one. Yeah. Give me 8, 6, 5. Booty is on fire. 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. OMG. What? All right, listen. I gotta stretch in between here. First thing I'm gonna do though, take some deep breaths. Cardio crazy. Leg work is cardio. All right, balance, quad. My quads are on fire today. We're gonna push the hip bone to the front wall. You need to stretch in between, it's fine. It's good for us. All right, we're stretching out, pushing the hip bone to the front wall, really feeling that quad stretch. This is my wonky one. It takes me a minute. In one of my other videos, push this hip to the front wall, I talked about in the 80s, we used to teach aerobic dance on high platform boxes, and I was going crazy in one of my aerobic classes and slipped and fell in between the box and the mirror and hurt my quad, and that was in 1986. So I haven't really talked much about it, but I do talk about it on my videos because it is much weaker no matter what I do. It was torn, so it gives me a lot of trouble. And I'm only saying that just to say we all have something that we're working around. I'm a little slower on that side. I know I'm not quite as strong, but that's okay. We just deal with it, and what are you gonna do? Okay, so we finished competition lunges, and now it's time to move on. Okay, so what I want to do is tell you a little bit about an alternative to a leg press in a gym. So let's say you have a leg press on your workout and you don't have a leg press or it's not available for you. So I'm going to show you 2 different things you can do. We're going to use a band, and we're also going to use dumbbells. So in this workout that I'm doing with you today, we had 40 leg presses. They were close and up high. And what I want to show you is how I'm going to do that at home, because this is one of the questions that a lot of people ask. So first thing I'm going to do is grab my weights. So put your band down. What I'm going to do here is take my 15s, because this is going to be a pulse. So I'm actually staying real tall and lifted, but my feet are narrow in the squat. And I'm going to lift my chest up, and I'm going to push my hips to the back wall, and I'm going to pulse and squeeze, pulse and squeeze. So I'm going to give you a side view. Chest is lifted. Push through the heel. Push away from the floor. Push. Now, as you push through, chest stays lifted. Narrow stance. This is not a full squat and come up. I am actually staying down in the middle of the squat and pushing. This to me replicates a little bit more of the actual leg press because my legs are long, so they're pretty much starting in my chest. So I'm gonna get in there, push and push. And how many, Tracy? Well, if I had a leg press machine, I'd probably have several hundred pounds on it, or at least the sled and some weights. So I don't know. But right now I can tell you that as I continue, I'm feeling this like crazy in my glutes and my quads. So keeping my chest lifted, keeping my shoulders back, keeping my belly button to the spine. And I'm just gonna keep going and going until you're crying and I'm crying. Okay, Ah, that was good. What? All right, that was one round. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you. I'm gonna grab my mat. Oh, you can do it with a band. All right. We did one round standing. If I were training and I had like 40, 50 presses on the leg press, that might take me a few minutes at the gym. So I'm gonna put as much effort into this series. I'm breathing heavy right now, so I'm just gonna take a second. When I use the band, I wanna visualize the same thing, but this is actually really cool, and I'm gonna show you a couple things with this. So stick with me. This band is medium. It's not great, but if your bands are better, that's good. We're gonna start with the band in the arch of the foot, and the knees are soft. I need to hold it up close to my feet and push. And push. Now, this takes a little bit of skill. I've never been able to do it barefoot without it swinging back on me, so the shoes make a difference. You want to also pull the legs apart as you push. So keep going. So what is happening is I'm bringing my legs wider at the top, which you can't do on a leg press, pushing through the heel. You guys, oh. Keeping my shoulder blades retracted, pushing out through the heel and opening up at the top of that. Keep going. How many you said? I don't know. We're gonna do them until we cry, till you feel that burn. I need a second. Oh my gosh. Okay, so while you were doing that push out, the legs were coming apart, and we're not maintaining, they're not coming in and out, they're just staying out, and we're maintaining muscle contraction throughout that, which is really great information when you are trying to train with a band, that it never gets slack in the middle when you're working out. Don't let the band become loose and then pull. Keep it tight all the way through. All right, let's burn this out again. All right, I have to hold on close to my feet because my band is kind of oldie. Old Mrs. Old. Chest is lifted, knees are soft. I'm gonna bend and push through the heel and open. Bend, push through the heel and open. Push through the heel and open. I probably am not gonna get a lot of these, but my backs and my legs are screaming right now. Screaming! Yes! All right, now at the top of this, because I'm crying, open, 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 open. You guys, what? Oh my God. Burning, burning. Heidi, oh my God, come on. Come on, Kelsey, do not stop. You got this. Oh my goodness, you guys, what? Deanne, come on, you got this, push. Ryan, push. I know, I'm calling you all out because if I don't quit, you won't either, right? We all go together. Oh my God, and in. All right, good. What? Oh my God. Okay, so let's take a second, pull the knee into the chest, lace that hand under there and stretch that out. Oh my God, that was insane. Yeah, I'm properly worked out. Bring that back in. You guys, that was so good. Holy cow. Okay, roll up. Okay, we are ready to move on. We are back. This is the band walk till crying, or a band walk till burnout. It's probably going to be crying though. That's what I'm aiming for. So put your band on. Goodness. This guy I got on Amazon because it was so cute, but now it's pretty murderific. It's very, very tight. Woo. All right, fix your shorts. All right, so we're gonna start in a squat. I don't have much room in my small space studio. If you do, you can go laterally, back and forth. We're just gonna step and step. Now you may find that stepping and touching is good. If that works for you, that's great. I don't have much room, I already said that. And stay low. My goal though is to stay in that squat. Yes. And how many of these? I don't know, because your band may be loosey-goosey. Oh my God, your band may be super tight. Oh, you may be super strong, but you may also be super tired, so we don't know. But you're gonna look for the crying when that booty is on fire. Yes. That's, oh my God. So, should I quit? No. I need to take a minute, a little bit of break here. Oh my God. I have my water. Oh my God. It's gonna be fine. Fix your shoe. Let's do it again. You may still be going. If you're going, keep going. I might go forward and back too. Why not? Keep that core tight, stay in that squat. If you're in the squat, it's gonna really start bringing it home for you. And you're, what? All right, I'm almost there. I'm gonna just finish up with some air squats because this is just brutal. Oh my God, so many, so many. Wow, oh my God. That's it. Hold it, pulse it, pulse it, pulse it, pulse it. Burn, hold, hold, hold. Legs go apart. Yes. Oh gosh. You guys, take that off. All right. I'm on fire. Oh my God. Stretching the quad because that is really talking to me today. Push that hip bone to the front wall. What? Oh, stretch front of the quad. This is what it looks like from the side. Push that hip bone forward. You guys, that was pretty good. Switch it. This is my back quad. Oh, come on. Okay, I got it. All right. Yes. Push that hip bone to the front wall. Feel that stretch come up the front of that quad. Chest comes forward. Yes. So nice. All right, we are done with that round. Let's move on. Okay, so we are going to be working on the hamstring curl with the ball. I'm going to show you some different modifications for this and teach you how to do it the way I would love for you to. You're going to get a great result from it. And I want to say this too. If you're at the gym and the hamstring curl machine is taken, or, you know, maybe it's broken, whatever, this is a valuable tool, but I'm going to teach you how to amp it up and how to make a really strong form commitment. So let's go ahead and learn it, and then if you want, you can do it on your own the next time. So I'm going to be kind of far back for you because this ball is just ginormous, and I don't even need a mat today. What I want to do first of all is come on down to the floor, and I got the world's biggest ball from Amazon. I don't know why it's so, I picked the largest one, whatever. So the first thing you want to do to get set up for this is push your booty next to the ball. Yes. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna just start by laying my legs across the top of the ball and cross them at the ankles. And I want you to rest your forehead for 1 second. Close your eyes. Deep breath out, namaste. I want you to get in the habit of doing this while you're training, because we never do relax our forehead. So this is a really amazing position. It's fine. Oh, hello, fun is here. When you do the ball hamstring curl, the first thing you want to do is send the ball up. You want to go into booty plank. So I'm pushing my booty back a little bit, and I'm going to point my toes, and I'm going to extend up into the plank. And I'm pressing my middle finger into the floor, shoulder blades retracted, Pilates stance, so the middle finger goes to the front wall. Yes, keep your form. Then I'm going to go ahead and bring my knees in, or my heels to my booty, and extend squeeze. And here's 2. So when I do this work, I only do 10 at a time or less, because I find that my form gets a little sloppy. And I also find that newer clients struggle and can't do that many in a row, and that's okay. Yeah. Let's do about 2 more. And 1 more. And then come on back down. Yeah. So I'm going to cross my ankles, arms over the head. All right, we're going to wait.